welcome back to my channel, the Tickle Pink Events YouTube channel. And today we are continuing our series on Pin It or Forget It. So if you're new, I've been doing videos at cocktails I find on Pinterest, and I let you know at the end if you should pin it or forget it. But today's kind of a cold, dreary day in Southern California. I know, shocker. I wanted to tell you because it happens so rarely. I'm loving the rain, and it's a perfect day to make a new cocktail that reminds me of spring, because spring is here. So I'm going to make a cocktail that's called the Kentucky Buck, and I found it on Pinterest. I was really interested on it because it has bourbon, which is my favorite. It has strawberries, which are in season all over Southern California in the spring. Lots of strawberry fields. And so I figured this would be a nice spring cocktail, and let's see if I like it. So I'll let you know at the end of the video if you should pin it or forget it. So less talking, more drinking, let's start making the cocktail. So the cocktail starts with, as I mentioned, strawberries, fresh strawberries. So if strawberries aren't in season, I'm pretty sure you could get frozen, just want it defrosted, and so you can muddle it. So you don't want it frozen, but if you've got a bag of frozen strawberries, take one out, defrost it. And if it is in season, get some fresh strawberries from your local farmer's market. Next, we're gonna go with a ½ ounce of lemon juice. So we're just gonna put that in. Remember, fresh squeezed, people, you know the rule, fresh is best. So don't cop out on me and go buy that stuff in that weird plastic lemon. That's not, I don't know what that even is. So now we're gonna muddle. Now that I've preached to you, we're gonna muddle the strawberry and the lemon juice. It's important to have a good muddler because you really want to get out the juices and the flavor of the berry. So if you don't have a muddler like I do, you can use the back of a spoon, like a wooden spoon, a heavy spoon. Or if you have a cocktail spoon, most of them have like a little disc on the bottom that you can use for muddling. So now we've got a good muddle. So next we're going to add the fun stuff, the happy juice, bourbon. My favorite go-to bourbon is Bullet. You can use whatever you like. So we're going to use 1½ ounces of Bullet or bourbon. Like I said, whatever floats your boat, whatever you got in your liquor cabinet. This is just my preference. So 1½ ounces of bourbon, and then we're going to do a ½ ounce of simple syrup. Simple syrup is equal parts sugar and water brought to a boil or simmer until sugar is dissolved. And that's it. Let it cool, of course, because you don't want to put hot syrup in a cold cocktail. And you got it. And you can put it in a jar and it stores forever in your refrigerator. So make a big batch. And then you have ½ ounce of simple syrup. We're going to put that in. Now this is what I found really interesting. This recipe calls for 2 dashes of bitters. I was like, huh. I didn't think it would, but I could see why they would want it. It kind of adds another level of flavor from all the sweetness of the bourbon and the simple syrup and the strawberry, and then that acid. So it's just like another flavor note. So 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. 1, 2. Don't go heavy on the bitters. And now we're going to add ice to the cocktail shaker. And you know what comes next. It's time to shake up the cocktail. And how I work out my arms. Oh, I'm starting to throw it on me. And now we have shaken the cocktail. Everything's all incorporated. And we're going to strain it into a Collins glass. Let me move over so you can be in front of the camera. We have a Collins glass. We're going to strain it. Beautiful, beautiful red color. This is really spring, and you can see little bits of strawberry, so I'm already digging the look. Now, we're not done. The drink is topped with ginger beer. So this will give it another layer. So you've got the spice of the ginger, lemon, a little bitter. So this should be pretty spectacular in my opinion. So we just top it with ginger beer, and it will lighten it up and bring a level of effervescence, which is also very nice for warmer weather. So I've got a big straw, big drinks, big straw, and I'm just going to stir it a little just to make sure the ginger beer is incorporated, because you don't want to suck up just the cocktail on the bottom and the ginger beer is all the top. So just a quick little stir. And now the best part, I get to taste it. Ah, really nice. I like the little spice of the ginger and the bubbles. It's really light. It's really refreshing and scary easy to drink. Like, I should probably get a smaller straw, but it's super nice. I could see this sitting by a pool on a spring day, summer day, and just enjoying. So yeah, I would say that this is a pennant for sure. If you like bourbon, or if you don't like bourbon, this is a good one because it doesn't have that strong bourbony flavor. It's just super light and refreshing, and it's got a beautiful color. So thank you for joining me, and tune in again to see if we should pin it or forget it. Have a great day, everyone. Cheers!